Okay. And I did not check to see if I could do this game real quick, so give me a minute. It's like that one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I've not actually played this game. It was bought as a gift by my husband. So we played Strange Horticulture. As a thaumaturge's apprentice, there's a lot to learn. Every object must be treated with care, and it is important to identify the harmful from the harmless, the potent from the mild. It was only supposed to be temporary arrangement when Ellie left the shop, strange antiquities in my hands. None of us knew that by then the pendulum was already swinging with a terrible certainty that could not be stopped. The ravens weren't ailing, a circling unkindness of black wings and cheerless cries that seemed even then to signal the start of a rising dread. So this is in the same world as Strange Horticultures is. Okay. Perception, coloring. Move the cursor over different parts to inspect it. Cork, clay, spongy, hard and somewhat rough, pungent. I have nothing to remark. There's some evil quality to it. I do not like to hold it. Soft, a sound like a serpent's whisper emanates from within. Yeah, that's not creepy in the slightest. Hard and somewhat rough. Boned, yellowed white. Okay. Withered flesh, grim, gold. Polished wood should also be brass. Okay. Leathery and bony, quite unpleasant to touch. Hard and cold, polished. Hard and cold. Starting to smell worse than it does. I have nothing to remark. Okay. Let's see what all this stuff is. Overhead brush me. I have nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. Cold and smooth. Intricate detailing. Iron. Green marble. The moving's kind of interesting. Ah. Weights. Okay. I know what those are. Made out of wood. It's rough and pitted. Nothing to remark. What are you made out of? Textured. It's clay. Okay. Blue glass. Iron, which means the top is probably also iron. Cool and smooth. Iron is warm, it says. Okay. I don't like how this makes me feel. Cold and smooth, rough and gnarled. Dark wood yew, perhaps. And a random stone. So she doesn't like that. He, she does. Doesn't matter. It's all made out of bronze, it looks like. Raised detailing. I have nothing to remark and nothing to remark, so. Every sound has become louder and clearer. Cool. Iron, a black gemstone, it says. Light colored wood. Polished. No remarks. I am overcome by warm, loving emotion. Okay. Nothing to remark. Uneven texture. Made out of bronze. Okay. That's a plant. Okay. Made out of stone. Rough and pitted. Pulsating power like a beating heart. Interesting. Okay. Sensation of power, nothing to remark. It's smooth. Smooth, hard, rigid, yellow bone. All it says is yellow white color. Stone. Red paint or perhaps blood. Hard and cool. Nothing to remark. Okay. My heart feels lighter. No remark. Raised detailing. Made out of bronze. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I had looked at that already. Thought at first it was bone, but in fact clay painted to look like bone. Hard and somewhat rough. Gemstone. Okay. No remarks. Fills me with a sense of foreboding. Oh, okay, there's a desk here. It's a compass. Undermere, okay. Oh, this is actually the city itself. Okay. What's it? Nothing to remark. Sounds are muffled in its presence. It's warm, it's polished. Orange gemstone and bronze. Okay. Bronze and iron. Somewhat painful. Holds untold fears. Interesting. Thamic fields. All thamic objects produce a field of sorts, although invisible to the naked eye. Survive thamic lens. Okay. That's what you are then. Use RT to bring up the magnifying glass. Okay. Ah. Neat. Okay, so that's what that's for. I guess it goes there? No, there are several spots missing. I can't guarantee that, actually. What do you say? Stored a couple items in the cellar with the wine merchant next door. Okay, well, that doesn't tell me much. Okay. Oh, there's more stuff here. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Oh, there's what. Alright. You're creepy. I will. Excuse me, Roman. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. So back to 9. Yeah, now I'm back to 17. Okay. Okay. So there's more stuff over here. There's the weights for the scales. Alright, let's... I've been called away to assist in urgent matter in Ravenglass and must leave at once. I am leaving the shop in your care with some reluctance, I might add. Make use of my reference materials here. Take this. Okay. An index in the back of that may be useful to you. If in doubt, study it carefully. Remember that there are some powerful artifacts here. Under no circumstances you seek entry to any locked drawers, cabinets, or cupboards. Drawers or cupboards. In fact, safest not to touch anything at all. I should be back in a few days. Okay. Aha. And the index. Okay, great. Okay. Eli White. Kitty. Devourer of Souls Jupiter. Oh. Oh, you pretty kitty. Okay. Congratulations. Today is the day you meet the great Thomas Pope. Great. That's me. I'm a man of two loves, fresh mountain air and little white dog called Hamish. But I have reserved some room for laughter among friends and shops with cats in them. If you'd be so kind, I'm looking for a replacement for my hunter's boon. Okay. So let's... Hunter's boon is a primitive item. They grant the power of the predator, enhancing perception and agility. They are made of trophies taken from slain beasts, with those from the deadliest predators being the most prized. They are simple items without embellishment. So I'm looking for something made of bone of some sort. Okay, you're made of clay, so it ain't you. Sensation of power, but it doesn't tell me of what. Those that are normally unembellished. Raw fabric. Wait, wasn't there... It's definitely not going to be that. Okay, I can't get into that. Should be something simple, it says. That's made out of bronze, so it can't be that. It's got to be... bone. That's weights. So this thing? Go back in there. Okay. Clues. This is a tiger's tooth. Trophy from a predator with sensation of power. Okay, I was right. Awesome. Slantic totem has been covered. Okay. Sorry, Kiki. The nights are drawing in again. Dark shadows hide dark deeds, or so my father always used to say. seems like the shadows have grown darker since he passed 2 winters gone. A creeping dark has set up in my house. I'm told a shadow hold will draw it out. Okay, found that one. Shadow hold. Okay, that's shadow hold or Ashtek vessel is a container of any kind, sometimes a jar or a bottle or some sort of box that can be used to contain an Ashtek spirit, a manifestation known as creeping dark, pulling it from the shadows like a poison from the wound. They are decorated with an elaborate design called a shadow catcher. This thing? Has a funny design on it. And it's a container. Okay. Sunbomb. Yeah. David? You're the mill guy, right? What's all those ravens flying in Undermere today? I can't remember ever seeing anything like it. Not a good day to be a sort who believes in dark omens. A letter for you. We discovered some papers in a hidden dish drawer in the boatyard last night. Mr. Jones almost threw them in the fire pit, but I asked to take a look at them first. That man does like to burn things. They look old. Maybe there's nothing much use here, but I thought of you when I came across an entry on the shin, Charlie Weathers. So I need to go to the boatyard? Okay, it's not that one. Strange horticulture, there, that's it. Boatyard is number 8 here. Okay. Yard has seen better days, a mess of broken bones, rotten timber covered most of the outdoor spaces and taken up by upturned boats, slowly being claimed by the weeds. You must be from strange antiquities, he says with a smile. He takes a small, dilapidated office where 2 metal buckets collect drips of brown water and a thin window pane rattles with every footstep. Pulls a sheaf of brown papers out of a desk drawer and places them gently in my hands. Sleep vessel, shin. Apparently as an afterthought and somewhat reluctantly the man gives me something else as I'm leaving. I have no use for it, he says, don't even know what it's for. Okay. Go in there. That's not where I want to put that. Okay, it needs to go in this one, I think. Yeah, let's put the letters in here, shall we? Okay, you can go up there for now. Hey, baby dragon. Oh, you missed it. We named something after you in Stardew Valley. Okay. Ossus, right? Ossic. That's pleasing word to hold on tongue. The baby dinosaur. Hey, look, I have proper shoutouts now. Okay. Ossic ring. Okay. She goes, oh, look, the baby dinosaur hatched. And we started giggling and so we can name it after Inferno. So it's now named Inferno. Ossic ring. The somewhat macular objects were originally made as offerings to the goddess. Boy, I'm going to butcher all these names. Corsian. But when practice fell out of favor as belief waned, they are hard to come across now, but they are occasionally sought out for their ability to keep vermin at bay. Oh, it's that thing. Okay. The only thing I have that makes random noises. Yep, so we named our first dinosaur after you. Okay. That goes into the book. XTD. Edmund Bishop. The behavior of these ravens is disturbing to say the least. As a rule, they only come together to feed. Ravens are omnivores, carrion eaters mostly, but they'll take anything they can get their talons into, like a lot of animals. And they'll kill if necessary. I didn't plan on dropping in here today, but there's something happening out there, and I'd like to know what it is. I don't know what. The voice of Seren, well, I'm going to butcher all these, might help me to put at ease, or it might do the opposite. So I guess who doesn't like to do reading out loud? Oh wait, it's me. So use your bronze torque that is imbued with properties with skill, such as an item can be used to read patterns of nature, otherwise hidden to us. Pagan god of the forest, naturally. Oh, antlers. Okay, I bet it's that thing. Where is he? Is it you? Nope. Okay. Remove antlers. A man with antlers. Oh, that's not okay. Okay. Not it. Yeah, I haven't figured that out yet. Okay, I'm missing something here. Any bronze. A skill such an item can be used to read patterns. So it's bronze, whatever it is. No remark. No remark. What he's detailing. It's made out of bronze. Maybe you? Nope. Alright. You're also made out of bronze, cold and smooth. It's you, isn't it? Alright, I'm about to be fucked up. Sense nothing. Gold. Bone. Pewter. It's not you. What are you made out of? That's made out of wood. Okay, so it's not you, it's not you. Fossilized stone. That's not what I'm looking for. You're pewter, you're wood, you're clay. Wait a minute, I've got things down here. Darkness. You. It's gotta be you. You're made out of bronze too. Is it you? Nope. Well, I fucked up that one. Okay, deep prayers taking root. Must break the hold that has over me. Okay. Seal and break the dice to break it. Okay. Okay. Well, you're being a pain in the ass, aren't you? I have no say in that. I'll have to start over. I need a cat. Have fun. Break the seal, match die symbols and section of each seal to break. Stars are wild, as long as they're all the same. Get 3 crossbones before breaking, you lose a life. Oh. I'm an idiot, is what I'm saying. Okay. I need to get 5. Like that. Okay. You need something made out of bronze. This is iron. Let's try this. Okay. Oh my god, that is not... Oh, hey Grave. Actually, when adult doesn't have water. Happens every once in a while. How are you, darling? Oh, some of those were ages ago. Oh, look, it's me. Okay, I have fat fingers, can't type. I have a real shout out now. Oh, good. It's not keeping up. Yay. There you go. Closed end day. Pet kitty. You're welcome. I mean... wasting my time here. It was worth a shot to see what happened. Oh, it actually hurt you. That's rude. But the more you know, I guess. The black mare thundered through the icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. Her cloaked rider was exhausted, cold, and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach Backbarrow. I'm alright. I was playing Stardew with the kid earlier, and then she was getting a headache, so I took a short break, and I actually haven't played this one. I played the previous game. earth am I doing? Oh, it's kind of fun. What's this? It's handcuffs. Okay, an escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. Okay. So that's got to be... Where's the prison? Old jail is in 10, it says. Bingo, okay. The dilapidated warehouse is dark and imposing, and the struggling flame of my lantern does little to pierce its depths. I just started. I played Strange Horticulture, which was a blast. So far, this has been interesting. You start out with all these weird things that you have to figure out what they are. So actually, I'm having a good time with it. I've only been playing it about 40 minutes. Okay, I slowly search through its contents with a sense of despair, wondering if it's in the right place at all, when suddenly and unexpectedly I uncover something of value. More relieved than elated, I take the trinket back to the shop for further study and a warm drink. So I picked up something. Well, that's not creepy at all. It'll go with all my other hands. That I don't want to discuss why I have several hands. We're not talking about them. Yeah, if you ever did you play Strange Horticulture, Grave? Jupiter, Devourer of Souls. So Strange Horticulture was the first game. I don't know if they're interconnected yet, other than that the shop from the previous game is here. So if you look in the map, if I can open it, Strange Horticulture is listed. It's up here on the Strange Horticulture is here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. You go back where you belong. So it was first. I just haven't picked up if there's an actual connection between one and the next yet. Kitty. But Strange Horticulture had like 8 different endings. It was a blast. Hey, Verona. You're in the previous game, too. Ah, well, this is just perfect. Undermere fizzing with fear over these ravens, and the Thaumaturge has left his apprentice in charge. Rude. Sorry, my dear. That was rude. Well, I'm glad you noticed. Pay no attention to me. I'm an old lady who got out of the wrong side of the bed. These ravens have got under my skin is all. You were a lot of help in the other one. Please do let Eli know that I was looking for him next time you see him, and pass on my thanks for letting me borrow his copy of Hermetic Symbology. Toma should not be left reading out loud. This one? His name is Jupiter. Yes, he has a name. Hold on. He is listed as the Devourer of Souls, Jupiter. And I love it. So you're returning a book to me. Can I read this one? Okay, if you say so, you're going up on the shelf, man. Yeah, and there's a cat in the previous game, too. I can't remember his name, but they tell you his name pretty much first thing off. There's a little gray cat sleeping on the desk in the original game, too. And if you pet him, he purrs. I feel paralyzed. I have no job, no partner, no friends, no prospects. I heard a horned shackle might be the answer. You heard of a what? Uh-huh. Horned shackle used to bring about change in one's life, bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons. In use, the horns are rubbed between one's fingers, causing them to become pendants, but more commonly totems of some kind. Wait. Isn't there... Is it you? Nope. Okay, well those are the ones with horns. Totem of some kind. You, isn't it? Okay. Well, he's made out of wood. That would hurt. That's for sound. Heart feels the fighter. Yeah, I kind of figured that wasn't it. There we go. This one's a lot harder than the other one. Okay, so I need to get 5 of whichever. Try that. Great. That's incredibly unfair, by the way. You lose life by roll of the dice. Like that. That counts as 2. And there's 3. I'm going to die that quickly. Like that. Yeah, why? There's nothing rolling. And don't tell me to lock them. I've been locking them, but it doesn't do me any good when you're doing that. Well, I'm dead, so it doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, like that. Dead. What? Bullshit. Okay. Give me the cat. Let me out of here. Rude. Let me start over, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Hey, seriously. Oh, there's the cat I needed. I appreciate that. Thank you. That one's a little more annoying than the original. Okay, yeah, you keep talking. Used to bring about change in one's life, restoring the ability to overcome personal demons. Okay. Well, that ain't it. don't do that. So you're all made out of bronze. Okay. Let's get ready to irritate the piss out of me is what it's gonna do. My fingers over that is made out of wood. That's how you get splinters. That's what I'm looking for. Put your ass back up there. Kitty. Hey, David. A little better out there today. Good day. You might be interested to hear that my plow overturned a strange-looking object yesterday. Come to the farm and it's yours for the right price, of course. Kind regards, John Royston. Okay. Should I tip so I can see it? There's the Greywick farm. Is there another farm? Doesn't look like it. I'm in the wrong one. I did. I saw it just as I clicked it. It's 30. He's all the way out here. John grins as I struggle to hide my obvious interest in the item he shows me. John grins as I struggle to hide my obvious interest in the item he shows me. Any hope that he might not fully be aware of its value quickly evaporates. The amount he originally asked for. Okay. Oh, they just pick up wherever I put them. Okay. There's more down here? Huh. Oh, more spaces down here at least. Okay. Now. Okay. Ah, Jupiter, we meet again. Our paths crossed last night on Princess Street. We shared a moment before he slunk off in the dark, on important business, no doubt. I wonder if you can help me. Do my best. Visiting my grandmother later, and I wanted to bring her something. She lives all alone on the edge of town, out in Clanbeck Road, and I don't always manage to get out there as often as I'd like. Moonheart would bring her some comfort. I don't have anything listed as a moon heart. Didn't he say there was things next door? Let's try that. Strange horticulture, bars, church, hospital, boat yard, jail, museum, mystery, underwear station, pit. Okay, we're 29. Mr. Kramer begrudgingly grants me access to the cellar when I explain to them strange antiquities next door. Yes, well, take the lot of them out of here, would you? You know, after all he's done for me, but I don't like the thought of those unnaturals in my cellar. Okay. Okay, that doesn't tell me what that is, though. I don't have anything listed as a moon heart. These fields are not fully understood, despite attempts to study them over the years. Anything out of you? Okay. A moon heart. Selenic totem. Great, I don't have that either. Thank you. Those moon hearts can be imbued with the feeling of such as love or joy, and then held tightly on the same feeling. Crescent shapes associated with some. Wait a minute. Is it you? Nope. Okay. Wait, joy. Didn't one of these? Wait a minute. Is it you? Yes, okay. Owls associated with night. It's got a moon on its head. Okay. Can I make him do it again? Okay, I'll put it out of your reach. How about that? But that's funny. A friend of mine, or a former friend I should say, has been stealing jewelry from me. 3 necklaces have gone missing over the past few weeks, including one that was a gift from my late grandmother. Do you have a suitable pendant that I could leave lying out for her to find that will teach her a lesson Make sure it never happens again. Okay, so let's see what this one is first. These items are made of two distinct materials representing the mentic and wick. The mind and the body, the winding, the path. The mind is described in a spiral encompassing the body, the seed. A binding seed is a form of punishment that has guilt of shame. Alright, what's the other one? Zia was the other one. Worn about the neck to place them closer to the heart, these innocent-looking items instill a sense of fear and paranoia. Difficult to remove. Zias are made of any single material except wood or clay. Okay. Heart feels lighter. I need that one. Okay, it's not you. The bat's for hearing. This is wood and clay, I believe. I'm betting this is one of them now. I don't know which one it is. I'm betting it's the binding seed. Hold it. Oh, I bet your friend's gonna love that toy. Wish I hadn't seen it, but I did. Okay. They found a man just now in a house that, well, them ravens were. I wish I hadn't seen it, but I did. He was white as a sheet, and his eyes were going to give me nightmares. All black they were. It was like they weren't there anymore. He weren't there anymore. I didn't need to wait around for another sign. I'm taking my family to Sibra, and I'll be taking to see us safely through. Why did I end up in Katomi's stream again? I mean, I love Katomi, but that's supposed to be in my own stream right now. Okay. This one. I'm going to offer reinsurance. Sometimes everything will change, but they are not. Guard by most scholars the occult. That being said, imbuement of wisdom shows not only decorative, there's a power of symbology as well as this one maybe? Nope. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. And belonging to someone else. Yeah, that's not creepy. Has an energy about it. Nope. Okay. Fucked up today. Okay. Oh, we're gonna start that way, are we? That's rude. That's rude. I got 4 that quickly. Oh, come on. Come on. Rude. Oh, come on. Oh. Okay. I can do them individually. Okay. Like that. Okay, I was definitely doing that the hard way. Okay. That's much easier than the way I've been doing it. Okay. Okay. Try you. Okay, seriously. Evil and time of change. Horn shackle. Okay, so I'm just an idiot, is what you're saying. Okay. Okay, why you tell me that's a thing then? I'll just Google it. I'm not fighting you 3 or 4 times for this thing. Fucking stop it, Google. What's that thing? Are you sure? That says nothing about any of that. Stupid. Beats me. I'll figure it out. Okay. A deep pain radiated down the side of the rider's head, where he had sliced himself with the diverging hook, and his thoughts were scattered and torn. He could not see out of his left eye. Key? City? key to me. It's part of the map. It's a set of buildings. Here. So there's that one, that. It's here. Okay. There's a narrow gap between two houses, and I spy a small wooden chest wedged firmly inside. Slowly I manage to work it loose, and when it finally comes free, shoots out into the hard ground and snaps over revealing its long hidden treasures. Potion, another necklace. You got scratched. No, morning. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm Francesca Robinson, a doctor of sorts. I assume you heard about Mr. Hungerford. Seems to be the talk of the town already. I'm used to dealing with maladies of an occult nature, but black eyes are certainly unusual. And I've heard of something like this before, but I don't see how it could be the same thing. Either way, I'm hopeful an advocate will have some sort of effect. I added words into that. These stones weigh the same as a man's heart, according to popular myth. The truth is a little less dramatic, but the weight of the items is nonetheless the same. It should not stray more than 1 pound. It's a stone item that weighs a pound. You're in the way. Seriously. Go all the way over here. Okay. It's a stone item. No. You bitch. Nope, way too much. Okay. That's a stone item. That has a name on it already. Too heavy. Get up here. Okay. So there is a reason for the scale. Fascinating. Okay, I'll just go over there for now. Okay, she has a name now. I had quite the chat with Edmund Bishop and the Guilty Ram last night. He's always got an interesting story to tell, but last night he was different. I can tell he's worried, which has got me worried too. I know it's not much, but I'd like a shield charm all the same. Generic charms of protection have little to offer the skilled Thaumaturge, but can have a small effect and a spirit or a wandering shroud will not abide them. For example, such charms make use of the art of symbology, and an ancient and some say primitive component of it can be made of a variety of rarely precious metals. Let's see. Creations are warm. Yeah, that's not helpful. It's going to be made out of precious metal. You maybe? Polished wood, bronze, dark green gemstone. No precious metals, which means no bronze. Okay. Alright. Excuse me. Something I wanted to show you. I don't like the look of I found it. What if it's cursed? Just hanging about an old shed all overgrown. I would draw a map for you there. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's a map. Sorry, I'm arguing with the kid. Okay. Try this one. forced map. End up in the friggin' thing again because of this. Oh my god. Okay, well, look at that church. Here. God. Shit is actually a wooden summer house. I keep track of my stuff and she's 5 million questions. Okay. Shed is actually a wooden summer house that looks out over the pond, but it's clear that it hasn't been used in some time. Thick brambles claw their way up and over one side of the structure, and ivy covers the rest of the molted green in a molted green cloak. I know English, I do. I find what I'm looking for to the rear. Parts of the ivy have been torn away recently, revealing an amulet hanging from a rusted nail. Something else catches my eye as I reach for it, and notice that there's another pendant hanging next to it, almost completely hidden by the ivy. Okay. I think these can go up here too now. Everything up. Okay. Verona. You guys picked a bad time to leave Windermere. I've just come from the Hungerford house. I've been helping Dr. Robertson and looking for any clues about what happened there. Okay. There wasn't much to go on. I did find a shattered shake vessel, but whatever did this was no creeping dark. There was a strange black stain on the flagstone floor that I didn't like the look of. And the ravens, very unusual, but at least they seem to have dispersed. I don't know what to make of it. Take a trip to Gleeston Castle, see if Edmund Bishop can shed any light on their behavior. But first I'd like Sajir, whatever this is, and I don't want it spreading. Okay. Can be used to prevent the spread of disease and pestilence among other oddities, flames. Okay. Come back here. That's not a lot to go on. Let's... Good. That didn't mean absolutely no good. Okay. Okay. Come on. It's this one. Okay. Just like, alright, I'm missing something, and it's such a slight change. 2 days earlier, the writer and his fellow adventurer were deep underground, exploring the tunnels below the Kirkhead Tower. When they made a discovery, their elation at their find would soon turn to horror. Okay. Key? Some sort. Yeah, okay. After a disagreement between two houses, I was buried between lock and key. Okay, let's... Keystone Manor and Lock House. Okay, so I'm looking for 7. Let's say here. Keystone Manor is what? Okay. Okay. A large flat slab of granite marks an otherwise empty field and bears an inscription. On this spot in the year 1813, Arthur Key did shoot and kill the beloved horse of Wellington Locke. Buried at the foot of the slab, I find an unlocked chest containing a handful of legal documents as well as a pistol and another item that catches my attention. Interesting. Necklace of some sort. Over here. Keys. Okay. Oh, you're back. Well, the shop is still standing. Gee, thanks. That's something. Say what you will about Undermere, but this town is never quiet for long. I leave for a few days and suddenly everyone's talking about ravens and curses. Yeah, you missed all the fun. I'm going to need to find Verona's to get up to speed on what's going on. At least I didn't come away from Ravenglass empty-handed. I can always rely on Quiet Susan to unearth an interesting trinket or two. So you're leaving me shit and you're running away and leaving me again. You're a terrible boss. Thanks, boss. I am not a good person. I am pushing away the only people I care about. Help me do better, please. I have to change, but I don't know how. What do you think can help me banish my inner demons and make the changes stick this time? Oh, you're wearing that thing. Change. Okay, so I'm looking for, according to this, which is you, right? Okay. You might want to take that necklace off. No, you're back, Doc. Didn't snap Mr. Humphrey out of it, unfortunately. I can't. It's strange. At the times he appears almost awake, but he's deep in some kind of trance. Excuse me. And I can't get anything out of him. He seems to be searching for something. I'm beginning to suspect this is beyond my skill set, but I'm not willing to give up so easily. I know it's a bad idea, but I'm going to need a sleep vessel to get me through this week. The 6 points of a sleep vessel are said to represent the 6 disciplines. Help people stay awake beyond any natural limits by 6 points. It doesn't have points. This has 6 points though. Okay, not those 6 points. That's 4 points. That's 4 points. You're only 5 points. Okay, get on. Okay. That's what Untold Fears. No remarks. So it's not this one. You don't have points. Can't be you, right? You're also only 4 points. Wasn't you? Okay. So I said to represent 6. This one. Oh. I bet it is. It had 6 points. Okay. Many years ago, I owned a silent breath, but it was already old when I inherited it, and its power died soon after. It's about time I replaced it. Okay, and those are considered the white heart of a prize to be claimed. But there's no glory to be had from killing such a noble guardian of the forest. Silent breath contains a small token taken from a living white stag. While the stag lives, the item will retain its power, allowing the bearer to use the white stag. Okay. Is it you? Busted. Not yet. Sense of danger. Okay. What's that do? Okay. What's the sound? There. Okay. Anyway, wait, being watched. Nope. Busted. Okay. Okay. Rude. Got it. Okay. It's fine. Okay, what you? Well, good. Okay, what are you made out of? Gold, pink gemstone, black, orange. Okay. marble, iron, slate, dark purple gemstones, stone, okay. White paint, wood, hue. Solid bronze. This is just clay. That's just my weights. Wait a freaking minute. White feather. Big gemstones, gold. Okay, I don't know. And it's throwing me, and I would like to actually move on, so let's see. Eh? Oh. Says it's that one. Right. Why would I know that? Oh, that's what the hair is. Oh. I still have to plug the glass. Aha. Oh, hey, dude. Okay, data this link. Dale this link. Personal interest in Celestial Branch, so I'm not completely new to such things, nor am I ignorant of the risks. Well, we are. Now I have a good reason for it. Need to take care of some roof repairs, and this would be seems to be the safest way to approach it. You're an idiot. Rotation field. The field is extremely fragile, however, it would not be good to take the risks. As there's spreading light and weight, their design's not. Wings of a bird or an insect, for example. Well, I've got two things. Alright. Okay, when it kills you, I don't want to hear it. Ravens are back, I see. Looks like it's going to be worse this time. After speaking to Verona, I've come to an open invitation to visit Gleeston Castle. My family's lived there for generations, and I know there are artifacts that would be of use to you, gathering dust in the hidden corners. I'll ask that you stay out of the south tower and the master bedroom. And run anything you find by me first, of course. I'm looking for... Here's something to get you started. Walk past the main staircase and turn left. Follow that corridor down to the end and go through the door on the left. A small cloak in the corner of that room. Probably how to find the friggin' castle. Mars in winter, rising in summer. I see, okay. You should walk past the main staircase, turn left. Follow that corridor down to the end and go through the door on the left. Okay. Fine. Okay. Once is not a hard spot in the corner of the room next to a small writing desk. Last jar house was the object mentioned in Edmund's note. As I gather the item and turn to leave, my eyes are drawn to a green book on the desk. The author's name is of particular interest. When Edmund, on my way out, encouraged me to take it with me, I try to insist on paying for it at least, but he won't entertain the idea. Gemstones. Yeah, you need to come over here somewhere. Maybe two, I guess. There. Kitty. Yeah, I'll bet. But that's what. Yeah. At the end of the long passageway, after days spent clearing away dangerous rockfalls, the duo came upon a chamber. In it they found a small stone tomb, too small to contain human remains. You opened it, didn't you? That's the shape of a building. Okay. Now let's see. shape. Is this building? It's not a room, is it? Got it. It's gotta be a building. Anything in here? Go for that one at least. Okay. Oh my god, this could take a few minutes, I'm sorry. Pretty sure it's the same one. Yeah, I've already done that one. There was another one that looks like that. If not, I'm going to look it up. Okay, I'm looking it up. Find that baggy curse for this stupid map. Okay. So it is on the right in that map. What the hell? Okay. Based on map, visit the room on the first floor to the right of the stairs. Oh shit. Okay. Suppose I can live with that. A portrait of some dead lord eyes me suspiciously as I enter the room and start asking while I open drawers. The room is cold and door, and I'm about to leave when I spot a crate under the chest of drawers. This could be something. Yeah, I'll be good. It's fine. Sorry, Keith. Not sure about the smog today. It's a new atmosphere out there, especially with all those damn ravens back again. Usually fierce black dogs have to worry about, not big black birds. Better off inside, I reckon. The triangle has intrigued me ever since I first heard about it as a young boy. What caused the pine trees to grow like that? Did someone plant them? I know you at least have heard of it, but did you know this? I calculated the exact center point and there's a small clearing there. It can't be a coincidence. What's more, there's a certain energy about it, not entirely welcoming either. I wonder if you might take a look. You want me to go here? Sure enough, as I approach the center of the curious triangular corpse at the copse of trees at the center of the heathwood, I come across a clearing that has been split in two. A tree that has been split in two stands at the center. Sunlight breaks through. Take a deep breath of the cleansing pine and earth. Almost immediately, I am struck by a sense of ominous power, and my intuition tells me that there's something unusual here at the heart of the wood. I examine the broken tree and notice some strange markings carved into the trunk. Heart beating faster, I spot something embedded in the wood, 3 pendants arranged in a triangle shape. Okay. More weird pendants. Pet kitty. Okay. It's been many years since I've performed the rite of the red knives, but I can still remember every step. Good for you. I'd do it one more time before I die if I could only get my hands on an offered spire. I tried to place at Ironside and they sent me here. What's the name of it? Oxford. Orford, I think. Not Oxford. During the rite of the red knives, an Orford spire is fully submerged in goat's blood for 9 days and 9 nights. When performed correctly, the rite is said to impart vitality and clarity of thought, although perhaps not for the goat. Has energy about it. This thing? Myself is okay, it's covered in blood. Plant. Oops. Okay. So the only thing that's super red is that, and it's already been picked. Hey, dude. Need to go away for a few days again. Noted. The Order of the Black Veil will have information I'm looking for. They seek to understand the world beyond death, drinking an elixir that sinks them into a deep trance. If I'm right, they may be able to shed some light on these events. The problem is that I burned that bridge long ago. Could you hand me that Guise of Lillian? It won't be the first time I've used one to get around their hatred of me. Right, why don't you just tell me what it is? your fucking shot, man. I'm just doing all the dirty work. You slacker. The bearer to pass unrecognized if used for any length of time, the wielder can lose a sense of self. Remains of bygone creatures have been used in hundreds of centuries. Their teeth, bones. This thing. Alright. Jupiter. Hi. Oh, is that a cat? Mine have completely gone now, but it's good to know I still have my cat senses. I do hope I'm in the right place. My daughter told me about a shop that specializes in unusual items. Yeah, that's me. My life's joy has always been painting. Without that in my life, I'm afraid I'm at a bit of a loss. I know that I will never see again, but is there anything in your collection that might help me paint again? I feel a little foolish for asking. Seems like such a small thing, but to me it means everything. Okay. So let's see what these are. Where colors and tones, light and shadow can be felt through touch. They're somewhat used by those who work in low light conditions, such as miners. Okay. Or spirit eye, right? There's some who who stay away from spirit eyes, believing them to be a window into a world where they should not be seen. Their fear is nothing more than superstition. It's not clear exactly what they do show. Another layer beneath the visible world, perhaps a layer that requires something more than traditional senses to experience. We draw the power from the opposing symbols. Yeah, let's try. I think this is the one I'm looking for. Three more poor buggers. Two of them up in Calgarth and another fella, a fisherman. People are getting a bit panicky around here. Nothing natural about folk turning up with eyes all black like that. And now this fog too. With the nights drawing in and me working late, I refuse to walk down Hallbrook Road without so much as a lantern. I had something nice and bright in mind. Sunbond. Sunbond is a small, lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly and made of a non-precious metal of some kind, housing a gemstone of light. They carry the warmth and light of the sun, brightness. Okay, so non-precious metal. Well, that's bronze, so it can't be that. Wood, but that's gold. That's also a precious metal. It's also gold. Blue glass and iron. Gemstone of light. Okay. It's totally not going to be it. our artist. Audrey Bell. Bend your ear to the trees. Hold your palm out to the wind. The ravens can feel it. Can you? Something is stirring. I need a Halogen Grim in the coming days. You know what? These eerie creations are worn by priests of Helger in various rituals relating to death in the afterlife. Ask protection, Wolfsong's truth, to seek a way to help the dead find their way. It says it's worn. There I go. Oh well. Yes, Bobby. I'm still online. Sorry. Obviously, I'm gonna take the harder of the two. There we go. Oh, hey, Fritz. Alright, we'll get something to eat. Okay. Oh, wait. I can do that. Yeah, I'll read that in a sec. Okay. Here, something stirring. Okay. That's 8, whatever it is. Okay. I'm running out of options here. That's pissing me off. It's gonna piss me off. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, it's that thing. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to be the mask. I'm sorry. That's on me, I guess. Okay, here it can be warm. Yeah, sometimes it gives fits about mine, and I haven't figured out why. Lead heart. Okay. Pet kitty. End of day. She's a priest. Uh-huh. Okay. Inside was the reason they toiled so hard. A small black casket, very valuable small black casket. They knew enough not to open it, but perhaps too little to fully understand the danger it posed. Follow the line. Up, 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 up. Stairwell. Up the stairs, left and left again. Second on the right is where I spend each night. Okay. Up the stairs. Not it. Okay, go get your food. Up the stairs. No, not that one either. The room I'm not supposed to go into? Great. I have not got a clue. And I'm confused and been through several days. Well, it's not that one, but that's totally what it told me it was. That one? Yeah, that made sense to me. Sure it did. Okay, bullshit is what it was. Okay. The bedroom looks like it hasn't been used in some time. A thin layer of dust coats the furnishings, and cobwebs decorate every corner. Pulling back the thin curtains lets some light in, but more importantly, they reveal a macabre item that was hidden, macabre item that was hidden all this time. Those are fingers. Yeah, you can go over here with the rest of the creepy hand things. Alright, they don't have to look at kitty. Hey, I can never get any peace in my house. When am I to find time to do my writing? I've tried beeswax, but that makes my ears sore, and besides, I can still hear the shouting and banging at all hours. I heard you might be able to help me. Alright. Are we going to hit them with an anvil? I mean, because that would definitely make them be quiet, I suppose. Also kind of funny. Let's say that. These items have much in common with St. John's poppy plant of the same name, a fact that it is reflected in their designs. They have quite different uses, however, whereas the plants help to overcome deafness and amber will dampen sound. Wait. Isn't it you? One of these early ones, and it was an early one, deafened sound. It's a friggin' plant. Oh, lasagna sounds good. We're eating leftover Chinese. Okay, it's not that one. I know it's not those. That's the one that amplifies sound. Okay, I don't have any like random necklaces put in here, do I? Okay. Okay, yep. One of these things I had early. Thero, huh? That's kind of creepy, actually. Can't hear you, la la la. Not that one. Slider. That's what I need. This one. That's what you want. Alright. Muffles the sounds. Stop that. Okay. Come to kitty. You must be the Leverage apprentice. Oh yeah, terrible English by the way. I bet he's a hard man to work under. He's helped me out more than once in the past though. And speaking of the past, my eye has been aching again lately. That can't be a good sign. I'm willing to make a fair trade for an Elva stone if you have one. What if I don't? What the hell am I looking for? Yeah, I'm looking for a rock. Okay, Elva stones can be used to relieve the discomfort caused by otherwise pure elements such as Praxis or burning blood. Planetary metal used in these is associated with Selenic. This one connection is also reflected in their design. Selenic, and I know that's Selenic, and I've said it the wrong way at least 500 times already. Okay. So it's something with the moon. Okay. You. Okay. Okay. What'd you give me? Give me a rock. It's a shiny rock. No. Right? Well, I have 2 more people to meet. Hey, Verona. I've been doing some reading, see what you make of this. I'm the apprentice, but sure, I guess. Freshman they found yesterday has been up White back, so I'm going to see if I can find anything out there. Here I go again, sticking my nose into trouble because I don't seem to be able to listen to that part of me that says, go put the kettle on and let someone else deal with it for a change. I suppose not. It's bloody-minded arrogance to follow that thought up with, but there isn't anyone else. But here we are, and here I am. They do it all wrong anyway. She was funny in the last one. Ding. I've been wearing a pendant that I found in the library, and it does something to me. It gives me an appetite for reading that I cannot control. I was lost in the library for 3 days without eating or sleeping before I managed to take the pendant off and escape. It is rather pretty, though. Someone told me I need to put a Cossack purifier on, and this is the place to get one. Don't ask me to pronounce that. Okay, next. Small topaz gem known as an eye is placed in a strong-smelling liquid. Small topaz rings or amulet shapes are submerged in the liquid and left in it for a full cycle of the moon and cleanse. Okay, I'm looking for something with a small topaz gemstone. That's bronze. Orange. That's turquoise. Not topaz. Which I figured as much. Okay, let's go this way. Accidental clues. Alright. This tells me different things are put in. That's not a lot of help. Something in a liquid, though. Quart, green glass, yellowed paper. What's this one? Gotta be that one. Called it. Okay. Nah. Oh, hey. I've been working on something that you might find interesting. Did you know that nobody knows who built Strange Antiquities? It's very old, perhaps the oldest building in Undermere, according to some accounts. Even Eli doesn't know all of its secrets. I've been decoding a journal that he found. It's slow work, but I've made a bit of breakthrough recently. She's also in the last one. Have you discovered the plinths below the counter? Yeah. I've learned that they can be used to access the shop's hidden depths. And this journal holds some of the keys. Here's something I discovered late last night. See what you can make of it. Horn shackle. Okay, so... Advocate? Okay. And moon something. Well, there are several things with moons, so let's play for a minute, shall we? Will you put your ass down in that hole? Well, it ain't that one. I may not have it yet. Oh, that's got a moon on it. What wasn't that? Okay. Go over there. Moonstone Guardian. We'll find out as we go. Yo. After years of working in a thundering mill, I'm afraid I'm quite deaf now. Now you want the bat. I tried St. John's Hobby, but I'm looking for a more permanent solution. I would love to be able to hear my niece's laughter. What's this one? So it looks like we've got 17 days. At camp that night, one of the pair had awoken with pain in his left eye. He was alert to the threat at once, recognizing two things at the same time. One, a part of his mind was not his own, and two, the casket wanted to be opened. Yeah, nothing off about that. Oh. I gotta chase that. Looks like a flower almost. Sorta. Oh, it did. Now what is it supposed to be? Statue? It's a statue. Maiden in the tower points the way. I am buried among the trees. Okay. Maiden in the tower points the way, huh? Let's... Okay. To the vaults. Also a tower. Climb to the narrow winding stair to the top of the tower and are rewarded with views across Lake Undermere. I am not alone in the tower. Standing in the center of the circular platform is a statue of a young woman, the Maiden. Her outstretched arm points due east across the rooftops of Undermere and beyond. Okay. So, due east. Okay, I find what I am looking for in a small cavity carved into a sturdy oak tree. I look around, half to expect to see someone, but there is nobody there. I take my prize and leave, feeling my mood lifted by the smell of damp moss and the gentle rush of wind through the treetops. Hey, you little thing. Have you get? So I could get. Hey, Verona. I walked up the beck a mile or so in the cold and wet yesterday to find a section of a handful of dead fish floating in it, belly up, and blackened they were. I'm not sure what to make of it, but I don't like it. Fair. I'm on my way to Calgreth Hall now. I spoke to Dr. Robinson earlier, and she said the two women they found there are still in the same state as the others, in a trance and eyes all black. Before I go, Anna Bryant asked me to drop this off. It's a letter. When we were kids, we used to explore an abandoned house on the lakefront. We'd take a boat out to the northern tip of Naylor Island and row across from there. You know the one I'm talking about. Second from the left in the rows of 4. I found myself outside its door 3 days ago, and I went inside for old time's sake. I wish I hadn't. It had always had an ominous feel to it. It has taken me the last 3 days to summon courage to write this letter, but I think it's okay. So off we go. Alright. Your kids, we used to on the lakefront. We used to the northern tip of Naylor Island. And row across from there. Second from the left in the row of 4. I don't know exactly what I was expecting to find. Anna's letter was vague after all, but I certainly wasn't prepared for this. In an alcove of the house, peering out through a loose mortar and crumbling brick, is a macabre shrine of sorts. The skull of a stag is mounted above the opening, the antlers smeared with a dark red substance, and large melted candles pulled into the wooden floor on either side. In the center of the altar there is a small iron chest, rusted and fused to the floor. It is clear that it has been here for a long time. I do not see any hinge or keyhole or any other way of opening it. This simply says, "Open to the voice." That's not helpful in the slightest. Open to the voice. Well. You. Okay. Chest opens through a little go totem. I can't imagine who stashed it here or why. It doesn't look like they're coming back for it anytime soon. We'll find out, bitch. Oh, it's tea. Oh, a tea. Will you throw it off? I'm sorry, that's funny. Okay, so I opened that one. I apologize if this inquisition is an imposition to your disposition. It is not my intention to bring to your attention a matter of contention. I have an inclination to perform an incantation of flirtation. For your part, a leaden heart of the thaumatic art. A lead heart. You want a lead heart. At least that made a little more sense. I have the feeling you're talking in rhyme because you're stuck talking in rhyme. God, this is a non-human form. They are heavier than they look due to the core of lead hidden by the more modest exterior. A romantic interest in some and given as wedding gifts. Okay, I know that's not heavy. Iron. Okay. See, nothing about that is modest. So let's. It's also supposed to be something in a non-human form. I mean, let's see how heavy it is. Get your ass up there. I'm just saying. That thing's heavy. Oh, you're not Eli. I'm returning an item he asked me to repair. The mechanism was mangled, but I've replaced all the springs and given it a clean. Good as new. It's a flag? I don't know where it goes. It's a pendant. Okay. Oh, hey dude. It wasn't my intention to leave you unattended for this long, but I'm afraid that I'm going to need to rely on you for a little longer. Uh-huh. The Order of the Black Veil seemed more concerned with the ravens than the black-eyed state that Mr. Hungerford was found in. They said that it would take a very powerful force indeed to upset them like that. Fortunately, they either weren't able or weren't willing to talk any further on the subject. I was hoping to avoid it, but I must go to Oxford Library and the Bodleian Library. I'll be gone for a few days at least, perhaps longer, but you seem to be handling yourself well here. It's because I didn't get a choice. I do not see with the head of collections at the moment, but I do know that he has taken an interest in horticulture. I will take him a Scythian charm to smooth things over between us. Yeah, you're gonna take him a what? They're carved out of wood with use of planetary metals. No two are identical. Quite cold, but a warm and tingly touch when it's raining. Okay, I only have one tree. Oh, let's try this one. It's a tree, right? Okay, it's raining, so whatever it is should feel warm to the touch. This one. lost with these patients. They aren't responding to anything I've tried so far, and I haven't been able to find anything in the literature that fits their symptoms. I'm finding that they become violent if they aren't restrained, and they're always trying to leave. If nothing else, Drethanian tea and from a restful mither might get a moment of lucidity out of them. But if you've got any ideas, I'm all ears. Okay, let's see what these are. Witch's fingers are said to be severed digits of the Witch of the Undermere. They're capable of inflicting intense pain, but the goal is supposedly purification of a body. What's the other one? Restful something. Linked to the inner mind, a hot tea made from dragon plant is drunk from them, taking on different properties depending on the type of mither. This particular type can be used to either enter a meditative state and bypass the rushing clutter of consciousness, promoting clarity of thought. This one looks like a cup. Do I have it? We're gonna take the easy route. And, that's not the witch's fingers. Huh. Kinda figured it was. Okay, you can move, you can move. Okay. Links the inner mind. Not the absolute ill. Who else gone live now? A couple people. Oh, is that what it is? Right, I do at least have one of them. I don't have the cup. So... that's the witch's finger. They might not appreciate me after that one, but sorry guys, I don't have the cup. Thank you for sharing me the one of the areas, rubbing it with me. Changed my life. I'm still getting grip with it, but I'm feeling my way back to painting again. Thank you. Okay, that's everybody. Oh, now I'm missing one. Into day 7. He knew what to do. Without hesitating, he took hold of his diverging hook and used it to cut away the infected part of his mind before it could spread and consume him entirely. Ow, 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 and ow. Cut away part of his face. At the tower. I'm the closest to sunset, but furthest from sunrise. So whatever is, it's to the west. Climb the narrow winding stair. Yeah, it's her. Farm of strange horticulture. That's Jacob's Folly. Your church. Lake Stone stand in the center of quiet defense of time, once home to witchcraft and rituals, now abandoned and silent. Okay. What does it say? Okay, I'm a little confused. I just wanted to finish the last card, man. Folly is the only other thing here. Built the folly in memory of her husband lost to the lake, or so the story goes. Now stands windward empty, overlooking the water. Okay. Go here. Curious plant on the shop lid. Hellbore. His name is Hellbore. Hellbore. I got a plant for that. Cute. Okay, but I still don't know what I'm doing with this card. Maybe you'll tell me what I'm doing wrong. Okay, at least I'm not the only one who thought that. Why would I have thought that? Tower? Wait. My beautiful design catches my attention. In the middle of the room is an unlocked wooden chest, and within not one but two smaller wooden chests, along with a cryptic scrap of paper. Okay. Alright, what do you say, paper? An object made from silver. As if I didn't have enough on my plate right now, my sister Bonnie has been acting strange lately. She never got over the death of our father. She's always blamed Mr. Potter for his role, and now, with all this happening, she's got it in her head that he's behind it somehow. I'm worried she's going to do something stupid. If she comes in here, whatever you do, do not give her anything dangerous. I want to give her a keepsake to let her know that she is still loved. I've seen people gifting one another wooden totems, but I don't know what they're called. Is it this one? Yeah, I thought so. Thank you. I also want to tell you that Mr. Hungerford has responded well, despite the pain he must be in. I put him through the ringer with that witch's finger. I'm hopeful that he will come around soon. Verona. Those silly sods at Calgreth Hall wouldn't let me in to look around. It seems I've upset the little lord who lives there at some point in the past. Allegedly, I refused to perform an exorcism on his haunted house. He didn't like my suggestion that it might be the local kids playing pranks on him because he's a mean old git. Well, I'm not so easily put off, though. You have a turban cloak I could use this evening. I've got some snooping to do. You're sneaking into his house. I liked you last time too, so. On activation, when a cloak can create a sphere of enshrouding darkness with a cloak all within reach. Single stone is set into a bronze gives it power to these totems. That's gold. That's not what I meant to do, but sure. Not that one either. So that's got more than one stone. Try that one. Okay. Pretty sure this is gold. Alright. Pink. That's okay. Wow, gonna be like that, are you? Okay. Let's try this one first, shall we? Good enough. Don't care. Bitch. got you sometimes, Delta. Alright, probably get off after this, but come on, let me at least find this thing. That? You've got to be kidding me. I would have never guessed that, I'm gonna be fair. Ever. Gem. Oh, it is a gemstone up there, isn't there? I forget. Let's see what Delta's up to real quick before I go back to my own. And that stays there. Let's see. Welcome to Elliot in the station before you left for Oxford. His train was late, so we had a brief chat, and he suddenly remembered something he wanted to tell you. I told him I'd pass on the message. Let's see what this is. Go try to ask. Okay. Okay. In other news, I got something for you if you're interested. It cost you, but it's worth it. A map of the catacombs. I'll need that. Very rare. A Valant. Okay, let's go take this down with me. Mention it. Would you be helpful to read Dr. Robinson's booklet on curses hidden under the counter? Right, sure. Anyway. Damn it. Valant. Holes in the Valant are of roughly equal size and spacing. They're used to adventurers to help them find their way. Fault where the power concentrates. Okay.
Should have asked before I got up. Do you want TV?
I mean, probably, yeah, a good idea. I didn't mean to make you leave your food, it could have waited. Okay. No. We already sent it out. Already did that. This one. Oops. Okay. Because they're new. They've only been there about 6 months or so. Give me that back. Really? that I don't know what to do with. Give me the damn map. You, in the hole. I feel like I'm going crazy here. I know who's behind this madness. All these people with these pitch black eyes. Okay, nobody's listening to me. I've seen it happen before. 7 years ago, my father died the same way. Well, since no one will listen now, I'm going to take care of it myself. Yeah, your sister's right. You're crazy. A Corvin's might, please, and I'll be on my way. Gray's Grace is the other one. And probably what I have to hunt. Okay. Well, we know for next time. Designed as a shadow catcher. Okay, let's try here. Looking for that on a pendant. This thing. Don't sell me Thaumatage. This isn't some depression that can be cured with your little trinkets. We'll get a hold of a Corvin's might. Not for me, you won't. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright.
Bourbon chicken and fried rice would be tolerable.
As his mind whirled in confusion, he watched through his remaining good eye as his partner lunged towards the satchel that contained the casket. To his horror, he saw that his partner's eyes were black. Bullet? Looks like a window. Oh, there's nothing to it. It's just a funny shape. Okay. It's gotta be in one of these maps. Betting my new one. Okay. Downright tombstone. Squeeze through a partially collapsed passageway and emerge in a small chamber. Glistening in the flickering firelight, I catch sight of a pendant draped across an old gravestone. I'd love to know what to do with this. I just don't know. Where's the cat? My waking ceremony takes place at Covenant tomorrow. I will need a talon. Where's my cat? I don't like that. League of the Ephesian Heart uses these as part of its grim initiation rite. They guard their secrets closely, but it's said they worship an ancient nameless gods via this broken path. Acolytes must press the tip of a talon hard against their cheekbones to the point of drawing blood. They perform this act nightly for 49 days, 7 sevens, after which the scar will forever mark them. Okay. So it's a tip of a talon. Oh. I bet it's that thing. Want to take bets? Alright. Alright, we're gonna... I'm hungry. This is my second 3-hour stream of the day. So we're gonna find someone to raid out to. Let's see who's up and about and doing stuff. Let's see. You're playing Wrath. That's good enough. Forget it. We're going back in with Kit. At least then I know what she's playing, and it's not going to be anything terribly weird. Okay. Now we're gonna bug Span. Because he just went live on me. Which makes him a good target. Okay, let's just... Okay. Did I fix it? I did. Okay. I want a bug Span. Don't argue with me. Okay. Unraid is an option. I didn't know that was a thing. Alright. As long as we still have power and internet tomorrow, we will figure out something. But for now, we're gonna go bug Span. So he gets going live right as I'm getting off. Okay, is it close to? Tell my rise. Bye bye.